Hi guys, so today's video is going to be a list of my September favorites. If you've never seen my favorites videos before, it's where I talk about some of my favorite things that aren't necessarily about books. Sometimes they can be book-ish related, but they're not my favorite books, they're just favorite things in other areas of life. I like to break up the favorites into categories, that way if you're only interested in certain categories and you're not interested in others, you can just skip to those points. So I'll have in the description bar down below timestamps for when each of the categories start, and the three categories today are going to be electronics and video games, and then food, and then lastly, makeup. Getting right into it with the first category being electronics and video games. The first thing is a YouTube channel called TwoSetViolin, which I've only recently discovered, but since finding them, I don't know that I've gone a day without watching at least one of their videos or watching one of their videos again that I've already seen because they are so funny. I will admit I am a violinist, so there are certain things that they talk about that are a little bit funnier to me than maybe they would be to people who aren't musicians or who aren't violinists. But regardless, even if you have no idea anything about music, I would still check them out. They are so funny and they're extremely talented. I'll link a couple of my favorite videos of theirs in the description bar down below. Go check them out, do yourself a favor. It will brighten your day. They are so funny. Okay, the second thing in this category I want to talk about is the one that is a video game, and I know I'm super late to the party, but I wanted to mention this because I found this video game super fun. And I know that the new one just came out, which means that you can probably find this one for a lot cheaper now, and that would be Rise of the Tomb Raider. If you are new to playing video games, this is such a great game to get into playing video games because the graphics are nice. I think the scenery and the puzzles are always done really well. The camera angles are really interesting, and the game is very intuitive. There's some games that are so challenging, and they're just not fun sometimes because they're so hard. You have to be a hardcore gamer, or you have to play them all the time to get good at them, and that's not this game at all. It's a fun combination of side tombs that you can do and kind of puzzles, like I said, and finding artifacts, things of that sort, but then also it's sort of a shooter and you can hunt stuff. It's a fun combination of a lot of things, and it's not difficult to get into whatsoever. So if you're looking for a good game to just play and you haven't played in a while, or maybe you just want to come home and like turn on your PlayStation and play something and you don't want to feel like, oh, I haven't played it in a week, so I'm gonna suck now, this is a good game for that. Alrighty, the next category is food, and both of the things that I'm going to be showing you guys are great for if you have a sweet tooth, and also both of these things are vegan, which I like finding vegan food because for those of you who are vegan, it's nice to be able to share something that I know that you guys can also eat. I also have some personal reasons why I also think it's great to find vegan food even though I'm not vegan. But anyway, getting into what the food is, the first thing would be these vegan muffins. Oh man, I was so excited when I found these, and I've been eating them for breakfast a lot. And I'm not saying that they're healthy. They're not healthy, but they are vegan, so if you guys enjoy little mini muffins, they have different flavors. This one is obviously the chocolate chip, if I'm not mistaken. I believe they also have blueberry. They have a cornbread one that I just tried that was also really good, and then I believe they have a coconut pumpkin or something like that, so if that sounds good to you guys, they have that too. If you can't read what this says, it says Abe's, and it also says that there are no nuts in these too, so if you have any kind of a nut allergy, you can also eat these. The next vegan thing I found is this vegan cookie dough. Oh my gosh, it's also gluten-free, which is crazy because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a very picky eater. It's not something I'm proud of whatsoever, but I don't like very many things at all. I'm picky about the brand of water I drink. I'm that girl. Very annoying, very obnoxious, very high maintenance. I will drink water if I'm thirsty, don't get me wrong. But I always joke that I have overactive taste buds because if somebody's like, here, try this gluten-free bread, it tastes just like regular bread, and I'll try it, and I'm like, this does not taste like regular bread. I mean, that's what I mean when I say I'm picky. So when I see something that says gluten-free, vegan, and it's just as good as the other stuff, I'm very skeptical. But oh my gosh, this cookie dough is so good. Once again, if you guys can't really see what it says, the brand is Alpendo, and it has a little like person climbing a mountain, and that mountain is just cookie dough. And I mentioned that it's a little pricey. This tub, are you ready? It's sad. It's like 7 something, which is really depressing. But obviously, I mean, this isn't something we should be eating constantly, so that's my justification. If I let myself buy this little tub every now and then. I'm like, okay, I'm not buying it all the time. I know it's not good for me. It's just an every now and then thing. I get both of the muffins and this cookie dough from the grocery store Natural Grocers. If you guys have those near you, you can get both of them there. And the last item I want to mention today is a makeup item. It's from the company ColourPop. I have been trying to convert, or I have converted all of my makeup now to brands that are cruelty-free, meaning that they don't test on animals or they don't hire outside companies to test on animals. So ColourPop is one of those companies that doesn't test on animals, and this particular lip product is in the shade Magic Wand, and it's a really nice pink nude. And I'm excited too because I've been noticing that the store Ulta is starting to carry some ColourPop cosmetics, so hopefully pretty soon they'll have way more ColourPop cosmetics, and then you can pick this up right down the street from you rather than having to wait for it to get shipped. Anyway, that's it for my September favorites. Let me know what things you guys have been enjoying, and let me know if you've played Shadow of the Tomb Raider because it looks so cool. As always, have a great rest of your day. Happy reading to all of you, and I'll see you later. Bye.